My name is Shuban Subhra. I read in class 4. Today I have prepared a presentation on solar system. The solar system is a small part of our universe. There are 8 planets which revolve around a star and we call that star Sun. The names of the 8 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Sun. The Sun is a star which is just like the other stars in the night sky. Only it is much closer than the other stars. The Sun is also very far from our Earth. The other stars are more further. The Sun is 93 million miles away from our Earth. The Sun is very big. That is why it makes up more than 99% of the mass in the solar system. The Sun holds the solar system because of its gravity and keeps the planet circling around it instead of drifting. We use sunlight to produce energy which is trapped in solar panels. The Sun is always burning, which consists of many gases, mainly hydrogen and helium. Mercury. Mercury is the innermost and smallest planet in the solar system. It is a small rocky planet which is covered with craters slightly larger than the Moon. This inner planet is the closest to the Sun. It has no satellites orbiting around it. Temperatures on Mercury are extremely high and there is no atmosphere. Venus. Venus is the second planet from our Sun. It is also the sixth largest one. The spacecrafts that have landed on Venus have shown that its surface is very uneven. There are many major volcanoes on Venus that show it is a volcanically active planet. Many areas of Venus are covered in lava. It was believed for a long time before its characteristics were fully known that the planet could sustain life, but it was later discovered that the surface temperature was too high. Earth. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the densest and fifth largest of 8 planets. Earth is the only planet known to sustain life. This is a planet where the surface temperatures remain moderate because of the presence of water and an atmosphere. Earth has one natural satellite and many man-made satellites. The name of the natural satellite is Moon, which takes 29 and a half days to revolve around the Earth. Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun in the solar system and the seventh largest of 8 planets. This planet is one of the most noticeable ones because of its reddish color. It is smaller than the Earth. Its surface is covered with large rocky and sandy plains, with mountains and small craters. It has a very thin atmosphere and there are considerable expanses of ice in the polar regions that vary with the time of year. Mars has 2 tiny satellites which orbit very close to the surface. Their names are Phobos and Deimos. One of the most important features of this planet is the great storms that occur, stirring up great quantities of dust. In 1971, dust storms covered the whole planet from view. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and the largest planet within the solar system. Its diameter is 10 times greater than the Earth's. Its gravitational pull is so high that it slightly affects the movement of all other planets. Jupiter's most outstanding and interesting feature is called the Great Red Spot. It is thought that Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a storm of swirling gas that has lasted for hundreds of years. Jupiter was first visited by the Pioneer 10 spacecraft in 1973. It was later visited by Pioneer 11, Voyager 1, and Voyager 2. Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system. Saturn's magnificent rings make this planet unmistakable. Even with a small telescope, it is possible to see the little disk of Saturn surrounded by its rings. Saturn seems so small when seen from the Earth because it is almost twice as far away as Jupiter. Saturn was first visited by Pioneer 11 spacecraft in 1979. Saturn has also since been visited by Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet in the solar system. It is the third largest planet in the solar system. Uranus was unknown in ancient times and was the first planet to be discovered with a telescope. In fact, it can be seen with the naked eye, but without a big telescope, you won't be able to distinguish the planet's disk. One of its notable characteristics is that its rotation axis lies on the plane of its orbit around the Sun. Uranus is also next to Saturn, the first planet where rings were discovered. Neptune. Neptune is the eighth and last planet in the solar system. It is the fourth largest planet and third heaviest. Neptune is a blue gaseous planet that can be seen only with the aid of powerful binoculars. It has a very active atmosphere, as indicated by its spots and transverse bands. It is surrounded by a small ring. Thank you.